And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
What a day.
Yes, what a day.
What a fun day.
Good to be back.
Surprise guest on with the show.
So nice to be back.
It's The Bonfire, Faction Talk Series XM 103. Big J. Okerson, the great Robert Kelly with
Hi.
you. Starting off the right way, we have a guest in studio with us. I mean, what can you say? To say a UFC legend is pigeonholing. An MMA legend. An MMA legend.
Pride, UFC,
His name is Mayhem Miller.
He's
Bully
been in
Beatdown.
He's been in
Mayhem.
every
In
single.
the AM, in the PM.
I mean, from the
with
beginning.
Bobby
It is the great,
and J. Okerson.
the great Jason Mayhem Miller in the house.
Doing his own intros and shit like a comedian.
It's good to have you here, my
Oh
man.
my God, what an honor to be here, guys.
Welcome to New York.
Dude, let me tell you, you can't kick me out.
If they could, they would have maybe.
Man, they want to try. Yo, I'm all the way up in these headphones, but will you turn down my snare?
Right here, but I got you.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
God bless you
Control
guys.
that right there.
What brought you into New York?
Oh, Toy Fair. Toy Con invention that is called Toy Fair. I'm in the toy business. I'll tell you that Hello Kitty goes like cocaine in some neighborhoods.
You're in the toy buying and reselling?
Buddy, it's a big markup. I'm going to tell you guys a secret. Don't get into business. Don't get on TikTok because we're already on there. JapanLA.com. Yeah, JapanLA.com. Just,
Wait a minute.
Spitting that. I know.
Wait a minute, dude.
Mayhem, Ultimate Fighter, dude.
Hello Kitty.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
down. I fought in Japan, I'll have you know, before you judge me.
I was actually just going to ask that. Did you get into this kind of stuff in Japan? You almost can't not, right?
Well, no. Previous to that, the art scene in Los Angeles, 2009 had the first Hello Kitty show. And it was like an art. I mean, Dr. Drew was there. It was like, you know what I mean? I think I saw Pee Wee Herman. It was back in the day. But we brought Hello Kitty to the masses. You know what I mean? Like, it's like a weird, it's cool now.
It was not cool then.
Because Japan LA, this store was brought, just made it cool. Yeah. So
wait a minute, you have this is flipping me out, dude, because I know you from all your stuff.
Yeah.
And now, do you have a Hello Kitty store?
Yeah. Well, look, I'm a partner in a big shop.
Dude, what is that?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I just saw the markup, and then cocaine is, you know what I mean? It's the same thing, and no cops, you're never getting busted.
You don't have to cut.
that is
you also
true.
don't have to cut your Hello Kitty with baking powder.
That's
to
what I
move
mean.
it.
Yeah. Not sending it to those neighborhoods.
You don't have to worry about your Hello
We're not-
Kitty having fentanyl.
That's right. Yeah. She
I got Hello
drowned in Hello Kitty fentanyl pills.
You can get Hello Kitty test strips. That's fine. It's good stuff.
So,
But yeah, that's the weird part about. I mean, I'm Mayhem. Straight up, I'm Mayhem. The weird stuff happens.
is your
to me.
house Hello Kitty?
Yes, I mean just nonstop, bro. You know what I mean? Let's do a Zoom together. You'll be like, "What the fuck?"
So you're full Hello Kitty.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I'm
Now,
into
is
it.
this
I'm
because
into
of
it.
your lovely?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, my lady. Yeah,
Your lady.
my lady's into that. I'm in the fight business. I got young fighters. You know what I mean? LA is going off, bro. It's a martial arts.
Because you're
mecca now.
training a lot of people now. You're
Yeah.
training.
If they're not in Vegas, all the tough dudes are in LA. So I coach some tough dudes, and
Right.
it's fun. It's a really fun lifestyle. I still get to fight my friends every day. Even
So
though
you're still training yourself a
yeah,
bunch.
yeah, of course, yeah. I'm like in good shape. I give them the business sometime. You know what I mean? I'll just like, oh, Mayhem's in shape. Yeah. Front headlocks for days. I'm just sending them to the multiverse.
How can you not in sparring, especially like hard sparring, not get emotional at all? That's why I've never been a
Bro.
slap boxer or anything like that. I'm going to get upset and angry,
Me too.
and I don't want to hit my friends hard.
How
No,
could
you
you?
do.
How could you actually get choked up by a guy with a Hello Kitty backpack?
No,
That is
yeah.
that is what's gonna.
and mouthpiece, and cup, and underwear set.
And like a pacifier on a necklace.
Yeah. Now we're going to the after party. What are you talking about? Oh man, these guys' mouthpieces.
So is there? Let me ask, is this like?
Yeah.
Is this like the Cabbage Patch doll type thing? Or
Buddy,
is,
listen,
it's
a big.
better.
I'm making light of it. It's a big business, like the toy convention, like everybody down there.
Right.
Man, astute business people. Because they're selling a product that you don't technically need, but everybody loves toys, plushies, like
It's collectible shit.
A lot of,
And then the
chubby.
boys side of thing, I'm investigating how to get good at selling boys' toys because
Okay,
they're
boys.
mostly-
You said toys at the end. Okay,
boys' toys. Boys' toys.
Thank God. I was like, wait a second.
I mean, we're going to the after party. Some boys' toys.
Now,
Singing some boys' noise.
Is this a lot of chubby women at this convention?
I would say,
Or is
there's
it
some
hot
smoke.
chicks?
There's hot chicks there. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Of
I
course.
was going to guess 97% Asian.
There's some Asians, yeah.
They show up.
Definitely show up for Hello Kitty. But I don't know. It's all over the country, all over the world. Canadians came down.
Where was it here? Javits Center?
Yep, Javits Center. Yeah,
Very
it was
nice.
interesting. The business is very interesting. Learning about toys, the microcosm, and like subplots that are going on in the whole business.
Well, that's almost what I'm saying. Are you here like for like face of the company, like for personality, or are you like
For sure.
Are you like in meetings going like
I'm in
nonsense?
meetings,
It's
but
all
they got
bullshit.
Some B-roll.
Change
they got
it.
some B-roll of me doing hand gestures like a damn CEO in the boardroom. I look like Elon off less cocaine and ketamine. Yeah.
Was this something you got back because you were in Japan? Did you? How long were you in Japan
Well,
for?
see, I would only I fought there for years, like
Right.
3 years, but I stayed 3 months solid.
Solid.
And you get sick of leaning over and not understand a fucking word.
And they don't
Oh,
learn
man, you gotta
English at
really-
all. They don't care.
They do. Everyone knows English there because they sell Netflix or Jackbauer. Yeah.
I agree.
Oh, yeah.
They all know, but they're not going to speak it to you.
No, they're real nervous. You go up to them, Bobby. You're like a nice guy. You would go and say something sweet. They'd be like, oh, but then you turn out this guy can read War and Peace in the fucking. You know what I mean? He has every English. You just embarrassed to say it wrong.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Very honorable people.
honorable.
How did-
Damn, we got to bring that to America.
You have some of the most notorious like walkouts
Ah.
ever in MMA. And when you came out with the dancing Asian girls,
buddy. Listen,
it's
I asked
one of the best things ever.
for what you guys think of as Asian schoolgirls, right?
Mm-hmm.
I asked for that.
Yeah.
The fetishy one. They gave me the first time real Asian schoolgirls. 15, 16. I'm in the year 9. I'm like, whoa. And my corner man was like, what's up? What's up? I'm like, whoa. And I'm like, wait a minute, check the Asian. Yeah, consent up. Like, well, man, maybe never mind in Japan.
This doesn't matter.
I don't know. Nobody was seeing this weird big black dude's like pushed up on a 15, and then
Well, if you're not fucking a child Asian girl, she's going to be making an iPhone until she dies anyway.
yeah, or you know what I mean.
There's
Contact
only
lenses.
2 routes. There's only 2 routes you could take. Jacob, put that in the notes. Thank you. I saw you go on your computer. Put that in the notes.
Yeah, put that in the take that out of the show. So
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Oh, now this is the updated version. Now these women are of age.
This was in Strikeforce, right?
Buddy, no, I don't know. No, listen to the.
this is the best. This is him. He's coming down the
Buddy.
stairs, his entrance, and he's got, I think, 15
Yeah,
Asian schoolgirls.
This one. See, that's classy. That's classy right there.
I mean, but aren't you
and my
nervous?
jacket pops. That was a good night.
Aren't you nervous that this is gonna
everybody
take
on the
this out of you?
subway was doing this fucking dance at me. People were just walking up. It was a revelation, man. I like walked around Japan. People were just not like hitting that dance in my face years before TikTok. Oh my God, I TikToked it out, danced everywhere. I went and smashed the guy too, so I'm not all blustered.
Were you exhausted by the time you get up there? Were you tired at all?
If I didn't get to dance, bro, I wasn't warmed up for the whole thing. I'm telling you, bro, I had a better time dancing.
I'll always say the most impressive thing to me is like when I see guys walk out and they're focused and have like the thing and aren't having
Bro, I'm
fun.
focused, bro, but that's just how I focus. I'm just nonstop zippity zap.
No, I
zap.
believe you, but I'm just saying. I'm saying more about your demeanor. Even like I would be. It seems like I said. I've been in plenty of street fights in my life, but I've never been in an organized fight or any fight where there was time leading up to it, where I would be filled with nothing but fear and self-doubt completely.
Take a nap.
That walk, but walking.
Take a nap. Just
But
fucking sit
walking-
there and listen to the audience. That's
Walking
why
in
I'm
the
like,
cage-
comedy is weird because I'm standing back there and I'm like, I'm about to go out and then no one's gonna go try to kill me right now. I just get to dance. Yeah,
It is true.
It's
It is
so
true.
fun, bro.
Comedy is easier than MMA.
I know. But you're like heckler attack guy, so you know what I mean. You have jujitsu, comedy jujitsu. So
I'll tell you what,
yeah.
though, I'd rather take a beating than the heckler. I had a guy.
Right? Yeah,
I had a
yeah.
guy say to me this weekend, I did something. He went, "You're so brave, Bobby," and it bothered me Sunday night. I was like,
What did you do? Kiss a guy? What was brave?
I don't know. I did something stupid, And he's like, "You're so brave." And I was like, "Why did that bug me? That just hurt more than I'd rather take a punch in the face."
He had a thorn in the saddle.
Yeah.
He's like,
And
I
then
just picked it
some
out.
guy, the guy right after him goes, I used to, I lost a lot of weight. He goes, "You're still heavy."
Yeah.
Didn't say
Hey,
fat.
Heavy.
Said heavy.
Like a
which is-
grandmother.
Yeah, which is real. That's like a real.
Yeah,
that
but he
wasn't-
cares about you, motherfucker. I was gonna say you lost some weight. Yeah,
I lost some weight,
Yeah.
but the fact that he went, there was no need for him to go, "You're still heavy." I know that. I put my underwear on.
He couldn't let you live in the happy.
I take it off at the end of the night, and the underwear elastic is sweat over. I understand I'm still heavy.
But I do the same thing. Lizzo did the thing finally where Lizzo showed her new body, and I was like, "Look at Lizzo." And then after about 30 seconds of looking, I was like, "She's still fat, though.
Yeah.
She's still
I mean, bless her heart.
she's still
Bless her
problematically
heart.
obese."
But would you say it to her as she's on concert? "Hey, Lizzo, hey, you're still a little heavy."
I would tell her that.
Would you say that while she's on stage?
I'd hold a
If she's
sign.
sitting on my lap, I'll be like, "Damn, baby, you still got it.
You still got it,
You
girl.
still got it, but I can still breathe."
Did you find the Lizzo, her new body? She does look.
Nah, she looks considerably better.
Here's
I'm
what-
gonna give her
Considerably
props.
better. She
I'm gonna
does.
say, keep going, girl.
Hell
I'm gonna
yeah.
see her jacked like a
Now,
linebacker.
here's the problem with her. She made it okay for fat. You know what? Be fat. It's good to be fat.
It's-
And then as soon as they
I
came
don't
out with
think-
Ozempic, she's like, "Fuck that. I want a good body."
Yeah, I don't think she even gives a shit. Hey, man, I'm
Did we
sorry
give
I
Jason?
broke this thing.
Did we give him a tricky microphone? 'Cause
Yeah,
you-
no, it's good. It's my fault because I never played with this one before in my entire life, and now the audience has to suffer the consequences.
I mean, all of us do. But we're going to
Sorry,
keep.
boss,
no one
sorry.
No, you do your
Jesus
thing.
Christ,
You can
and
kill
Latter-day
everybody in the
Saints, bro.
studio.
I know, man. I'm trying to retire, but you guys keep dragging me back.
Do you?
I'm trying to sit down, Bobby. Sorry,
I
man.
fucking love you, dude. Do your thing,
In
man.
fairness, they said Black Lou had me outside. He goes, "What's his thing like?" And I was like, Mayhem. It will be Mayhem.
I mean, it is his name.
I try to
I saw that.
explain.
Lizzo, are you going to say, Bobby?
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. Who's that?
I know.
Who's that on the screen right now?
Man, Lizzo is
Lizzo.
fucking banging.
That's not Lizzo.
Oh
It's
my
Lizzo.
God! I'll wife it up.
That's
I'll push
Lizzo.
my girlfriend out the way.
Okay, here's the problem with what
Come
she
here,
did.
fat girl.
Here's the problem with what she did right now.
Ooh, come here, fat girl. What you gonna do?
She has millions of dollars to become that in the Ozempic. All the girls that she said, "Hey, be fat, be you." All those girls are still fat
Aw.
and don't have the ability. Now it's like, wait a minute, you were our queen. You were. That's
Yeah.
when I lost weight. A lot of fat guys
Yeah.
are mad at me and you.
Yeah.
Because we were their king.
And
We were-
then we use medical science. But here's the thing.
Not to die.
I don't have a problem with this at all, except what you're saying. Well, I used to get angry. I remember waking up one day and seeing it was like a Dr. Phil or some episode that it had really morbidly obese people and a bunch of like health, like personal trainers. And I
Yeah.
think Julia, whatever the famous one was. And they're sitting there and the crowd the whole thing's driven to boo the people who are in shape. Because they're like,
that's garbage.
why can't these people just? And the girl's saying like, I could be healthy in this weight, and they're like, you can't.
Yo, I'm
Right.
over here trying to pretend I'm a skinny dude. I got 280 one time, and I was fucking huge, bro. And I'm like now still on my weight loss journey, but I'm doing it right now. Like, man, we just ate some vegetables that was like
You gotta-
standard.
you gotta do a
standard
tour.
only. It was this. It was bland. It was whatever, but it was sustenance. And it just makes me keep going. I'm on it. You cut the sugar out, and then suddenly, bro, your brain just is broke because a little apple tastes so delicious.
right. Sugar
Yeah,
is
That's
the worst.
the
This is
drug.
our health- this is our health
That's
nut
the
right here.
Original drug. Yeah, look at him. He looks healthy as fuck. He's probably
He is.
78 years old, and his brain works perfectly.
He's actually only 12.
I know. One of those. One of the two. Calming.
Jacob calls. It's like Tom Brady shit. He says like, oh, if I want a treat, I'll have some grape nuts. A treat. A grandparent's punishment is his treat.
Sick. This guy's on it.
Can I just
So
say-
wait, this thing I want to say about the Dr.
Can he
Phil.
just say, Jesus Christ, Jay Okerson, let him talk.
Jacob, go ahead.
No, I just
I'm
watched
gonna,
that
I'm
clip.
gonna
of-
hire you.
All right, wait a minute. What'd he say?
I'm gonna hire you to bully Jay into letting Jacob talk.
Yeah, man. All right, Jacob, back on it. Ones and twos.
No, I just saw that clip of you entering the ring, and I thought if I was Jason's opponent, I thought I'm about to get killed.
Yeah.
He's dancing.
Little
he
bit
doesn't,
of-
he
yeah,
doesn't give
pump.
a fuck about me. I'm
Yeah.
gonna get destroyed.
You're
right
an
now.
afterthought. I'm dancing with these Asian chicks.
That's the
I'll
funniest.
get to you in a minute.
You're like, oh yeah, I got to fight. I almost forgot.
Mellow.
If you're his opponent watching that come into the ring,
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna get destroyed.
He knew he was in the fight.
Who was the guy? Who was this guy you fought when you?
Fuck, I don't remember.
You don't remember?
They all knew that he was in the fight. Yeah. Yeah.
But the thing about the Dr. Phil, them saying that, I never agree with that. And I was 340 pounds at a time, and I was like, no, I don't want to be fat. It's stupid to say this is perfectly fine
you're on
and
the
whatever.
shit, though? You're on
it's
the
like,
shit?
Yeah.
All right.
But
so,
I was like,
and it's spread to make you vomit,
no,
make you drink less. What a size.
I don't really drink that much.
Okay, so
Anyway.
it's like whatever. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah, it just
And
makes me
you're on
eat
that shit
substantially
too?
less.
Or you're not doing it
No,
with that.
I
Or
got- no.
you're going raw dog.
I did it all myself by
Sick.
lifting weights and
Sick.
eating healthy.
You do look fucking big as fuck.
And I had
No.
I had my stomach into a baby stomach.
There it
Perfect.
is.
Perfect.
There it is.
Perfect.
I had. I don't.
There it is. No,
We'll
the
get, him, we'll
weights.
get him some Gerbers. You know what I mean? Filet mignon.
But he had some, but there was some. He ate some vegetables too.
I had a little baby stomach.
So
and
you're not hungry ever
But
now.
they came out with Ozempic 2 months after I got my surgery, which sucked.
Hilarious.
But
That's
see,
so
this
funny.
is like a team thing. You guys kick it all the time. You guys should be on some. Oh, fuck you. Eat a salad. Here's a handful of spinach. I do that all the time. Like nachos, bro. I just got bam, bam. It's easy to be eating healthy, dog. Like you just have to like have that mindset of just be a caveman.
Yeah.
Or meat.
Strong chance that Jacob might try to kill your girlfriend and wear her hair, so you just think it's her and move in with you.
Listen.
He loves everything you're saying. You want to wake up at 4 a.m. and do a weird band workout? He's
Sick.
down for it.
Me and him are gonna start a canoe race across the world.
Yes, he would.
Come on, dude. He'll do
What
it.
he's saying is
It's
the
perfect.
Best. It's perfect.
But
What's in my soul?
Sorry, I derailed the whole show,
no,
man.
it's fine.
Sorry,
At 340,
past participle.
340 pounds, I never was like this. What's the problem? Like, this is fine. I want to be. I've always
Do you know what
never
bothered-
wanted to be fat. So, but you're right. That's who else? The comedian Monique did that too before
Yeah.
she lost a bunch
Yeah.
of weight. They all come out and they go, they're that. It's like preaching, and then they get money and people will go, hey, we can make you thin, whether it be training and exercise, but just someone up your ass. What's the Tom Segura when Burt Kreischer always busts his balls? He goes, hire a chef. There you go. Nice and easy. You could lose plenty of weight if a chef's preparing all your wonderful meals every day. Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know, man. Mexican ladies cook like beans and rice.
Adele did it too. She looks great, but she never was like, I'm proud to be fat.
Yes, she was, sort of.
Was she
no,
really?
all the fat girls
Yes.
co-opted her.
And when they all are until they lose weight, because what's a girl gonna do? Be like, yeah, I'm really depressed and sad all the time, and I hate my body. Like,
Yeah.
That's what you're gonna say
Christine,
to
go
the
up.
world.
How come when she was at her fattest, she had long legs face? Look at her face over there.
Looks
like lonely.
A
Hey,
bulldog.
your heaviest was 340.
Yeah.
Nice.
So my heaviest was badder than your heaviest.
Was it?
I was 360.
Really?
Yeah. Well, all right.
It's
Don't
weird
say it like
being the
that.
light
guy.
I mean, wait a minute.
It's weird being the light guy at 280. Yeah, that's a weird one. Yeah, I'm like, God damn, I'm a pipsqueak.
Yeah, the show was
fucking pipsqueak
the show's
over
gonna
here.
be the show's gonna be called Slim and Robert.
Yeah.
but
Yeah. I was gonna say, is this a factory farm that you guys are sitting at right now? Yeah.
It seems
but
as
not,
if.
Hey, but yeah, if you guys get in some fucking competition about it too, it's fucking sexy. You know what I mean? Like I just in the gym, I just set everyone against each other, cutting weight and just getting like shredded. Like I can't see your weird octagons on the side yet. You know, like. It's like the scale. How much do you weigh? As the manager, looking after the guys, it's a weird, different mentality. I gotta fucking pester a bunch of grown ass men who could fucking sock me up pretty good if they felt like it. So you have to it's lion taming every day, bro.
You know, it's funny. If you were working with ballerinas, they'd have you up on charges for that behavior. You have to weigh him. You have to weigh him every day. They're like, "What a mean man! He's weighing them every day."
Hey, get in this hot box. Sit here with just your neck out.
Jason, let me ask you a question, because I am truly a big fan. You were one of my favorite fighters
man.
back
God
in the
bless you,
day.
bro.
When
I saw you in New York before. I mean, people always knew who you were, but way back in aughts, I saw you. If I was watching you work, I was like, "Man, this guy is big time."
what, the Salar?
Bestseller, of course,
Right.
yeah.
Well, dude, you the thing that was I believe it was Sakuraba. I believe when
But it was like the Japanese.
it was incredible.
Japanese
What you
people.
did
Yeah,
was
God bless you,
no
sir.
Gracie could submit this
I know,
guy.
yeah.
And
And
this
he
is,
beat Rampage. I can't believe that.
Beat
Early in
Rampage.
his career, yeah.
and
yeah.
you actually was like, I would like to go out and submit him.
Yeah, I had to. I called the shot, kind of like, go fuck that. I'm gonna tap him out. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna try to punch too good. I just punched to open for submission to show the art of jiu-jitsu. Because in Japan they really respect it. They're quiet.
Quiet.
It's a quiet, different vibe because they like the technique. They want to see you do dope techniques, not just okay, who's going to grind this out?
Right.
They want to see like a
Well,
nice
you get
technique.
the thing I like about Japan is they'll penalize you if you're
Yeah.
not working hard enough. You get was a yellow card or
Yellow
something,
card, yeah.
and you get 5% of your purse taken away if you're not working. Am I correct? Like
I never got a yellow card. Yeah, I was always working. Like
Yeah.
try to do some craziness or karate chop the guy, something. You know?
Didn't you win you win a fight with a Darce choke before? Did you?
Yeah. I believe so. I don't know, man. I did the Darce I reinvented that thing for, I got it from Joe D'Arcy here in town. And I brought it back to Vegas, and we were just like, "This is the Darce joke
real
right here."
quick. Can you do us a favor?
Yeah.
Can you demonstrate that on Jacob? What a Darce joke is for the listeners?
Got a pretty tough neck.
Yeah, I'm kidding. Do not. No, he has a bad neck. Don't do it to him. He has surgery. Please don't do it to him.
It's like a north-south. Like your heads are tight.
What did you submit Sakuraba with?
Head and arm. Like it's the reverse of a Darce. Like a Darce, you're doing the same kind of basic motion where you're.
Can you show me on me? Can you show it on me? All right.
Oh,
All right.
wow. I didn't
Well,
even
hang
know
on
we were
one
doing
second.
video in
Hang
here.
on one second.
All right.
Look how fast Black Lou got up to get the camera out to see me get choked out.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, well, Black Lou's going to put
Head
his
and arm.
he's going to post like
This
his
is
own
a
World
head
Star
and
Hip
arm.
Hop.
I can do it standing up. I'm gonna get the mic right don't
here.
bust your watch here.
No. Oh,
So
well,
you
okay.
catch the guy in here like
Don't
this.
hang on, I don't want my stomach coming out. Okay, what's that?
And then get this going.
Wow. All right.
It's like magical.
All right. That's a
jiu-jitsu.
Darce.
Yeah.
Now what?
No, that is not a Darce. That's
No.
a head and arm.
Is that
It's
what-
a mayhem choke.
That's a mayhem show. Okay.
There you go. Come on, tighten your neck. Defend. No, defend.
Bobby, if do right, no can defend.
Come on, bro. Your neck is tougher, bro. You got to work that out.
Yo, best out of 700.
Okay. Well, okay. Now, what's the one you did, the Sakuraba?
The
That's
Darce.
the one.
That's it?
No, the Darce is like this one.
Bobby, you can't start tapping on approach.
You get over here.
No, I'm all right. He went to grab you and you started tapping him.
Look at. I mean,
Okay.
this is.
Oh, you want to go through the end? Okay.
All right, 'cause so
this is the end of the fight.
This is the end of the fight. Now
Yeah,
he's
I was
on.
lightweight. Look at me. And then look, the straights.
I mean,
this
he's-
one right here was like a position that I had figured out in training before. You
Now
see
he's
how
on
I'm-
top. Now he turns.
See, I catch the head behind the deltoid,
And that's-
then I crank around. See, now I put my pressure where my shoulder is now pushing in, and he couldn't take me.
That's it. I mean that.
That was a
took
big
it-
moment. Yeah,
He
that
took
was
it
a
for
huge
40
moment
seconds
me.
longer than Bobby, though.
Yeah.
He toughed it out, bro. He was a champion. Yeah. Sakuraba is a champion. Yeah, for sure.
It was. I mean, that was amazing because nobody tapped him out.
No,
None of the
could
Gracies.
bro. He could weather the storm on them. I
Right.
just gave him a little American ground and pound.
What happened after that fight? I mean, the people must have been flipping out that
It was
you did
weird,
that.
yeah.
Because
It was-
he was the guy.
No, the subway changed too. They're
They-
not dancing. They're like, oh, like man, felt good. Like, God bless Japan. Yeah.
Because he was called the Gracie Killer. Am I correct?
Correct, yeah.
And then you took him out. That is incredible.
Yeah, thank you for recognizing that, sir.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. And then I saw you when you went over to Strikeforce. You were one of the guys. I mean, look, I love the Diaz. I love Jake Shields.
That was a
all those-
cartoonish time in mixed martial arts. The Diaz brothers, me, the freaking scrap pack guys over there.
Yeah.
Like, it was a real cartoonish era. You know what I mean? It got in hijinks and everything.
Well, I
Well, it was
did-
like factions. I think there was a good element at that point of like wrestling in it, which is
It was
great.
sort of, yeah, because
right.
the internet just popped off and we were all talking to message boards, kept it alive, like in a weird, different way than it is today.
Yeah, because you went in. Look, man, everybody knew that you were legit, but you went in like Jay. You're absolutely right with this wrestling thing where when you jumped in the ring, let's do this, let's sell this thing.
Yeah.
And that you had like all the Diaz brothers and all their friends.
I know.
That was
Everybody was gonna.
was that. I mean, probably not. That's one of the craziest things I've ever seen somebody do. Those brothers are unhinged. They were going to fight you when you went. Did you go in there? Did you go in there?
My
No.
dad texted me. He's like, "You're a Miller, ain't you?" Because we're like fearless assholes for sure. Yeah. My dad was the 82nd Airborne. Like, it's a weird thing. Like, all the Millers like pick some weird hard shit, crazy shit.
When you jump
heavy
for-
machinery, this
Yeah.
kind of jobs, like oh shit, if it's scary, like we go ahead and fucking we'll do it.
What'd you
My
grow up in
dad-
South Carolina, right?
North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Yeah.
For anybody who doesn't know the thing, it was a famous moment. Jake Shields and his team was the Diaz brothers, and Gilbert, right? Gilbert.
Gilbert, yeah, they call him the scrap pack. Yeah. Okay.
So and then at the end of it, Jake Shields just won a fight.
They told me if I ask for a rematch, we're gonna have that rematch.
But these guys, at this point, it's already known the Diaz brothers they don't give a fuck about their contracts, or rules or anything. And when you jumped in there and just asked Jake Shields for a shot. And then they just started punching. Did you have any feeling that was going to? You're like, I'm going to go in there and get into a fight right now. You were like, I'm going to be in a fight.
Well, I was like, you know what? This should have set up. You know what I mean? The production knows, but they should have brought more security.
Yeah, no shit.
It's so funny because I can't feel the right side of my body. But the thing is that no,
sorry, Bob.
No,
that's going to come back, dude.
Bud. Oh, it'll come back.
Some physical, little PT.
If it doesn't come back, my wife's Dawn. Can you take care of her? Take it out. She'll run your Hello Kitty business.
Yeah, it's cowboy rules. You have to marry her. If you kill Bobby, you have to marry his wife.
Look, they already played it. Look. I'm like fucking socking back. Look, I double-legged Nate Diaz. I double-legged him because I know when you're getting jumped, you got to get one of their guys down.
Someone's got to go to the hospital with you.
You got to get them down, right, and then cover your face. I've been jumped before. That's the thing.
But you went in there. Here's the thing. You went in with nobody, and they had everybody.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I
was pretty low down and dirty how they did me, really.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Just to jump, like that was nuts. Because you didn't hit him or anything. You came in just like shit talk.
What did you think they were going to do? It's the Diaz brothers.
I understand thinking.
I see their thinking. They were just mad, though.
Now, after the fight, here's what I would worry about. So you do all this stuff. They get you out. Now you got to go to your car.
I'm fine.
You don't care.
I roll by him again. Like, what's up? We're still jawing.
Are you still jawing after the thing?
For real.
So there's no like, all right, we get it. You're just trying to sell the fight.
This happened a long time ago. You know what I mean? But yeah.
By the way, Jake Shields, I think he came to Skankfest. Jake Shields.
Yeah, and, makes sense. Yeah.
And he's like a lunatic Republican, isn't he? I think he says some wacky shit.
For X. Too Republican for Elon.
I'm sorry, he likes America? Is that what you're saying?
The man likes America.
He just loves the country that is giving him everything, Jay?
No, I think he's like pretty, like it's probably good he doesn't fight anymore. He'd probably be not allowed to fight.
Jay, adjust your...
that fight him forever.
Yeah?
Hey, Jay, adjust your Free Palestine button, please.
Sorry. Oh, you didn't see that? The woke mafia?
Did he come this last year? Because I remember Nate Diaz came and was somehow walked right into the naked.
That's one of the funniest things ever. So at Skankfest, we do a naked roast. And we shut down, like, cameras and everything. And
y'all are very avant-garde.
It's wacky.
What the fuck? Is it the 70s again? Y'all are doing penis puppetry?
If you mean
avant-garde, you mean gay.
Yeah, it's gay.
Yes, we are.
As you would guess, it's not very female-heavy.
I always
and
thought
sometimes the females
was a bunch of girls, and then I looked, and it was you guys fucking with your dicks out.
It's just guys with tattoos on their eyes.
Louis J. Gomez shitting on the stage, right?
Yes.
No, that's Ari, but yes.
Ari,
whatever.
I'm sorry, Louis had a gun in his asshole.
Yes.
But anyways.
Jewish Louis.
Yes.
I get it.
So we I forget where the fuck I was at.
Who cares?
Who cares?
You were talking about
naked roast. Naked
roast.
roast. It's a lot of guys going against each other, and the judges are mostly guys. And
Jesus
of all
Christ,
of all people,
what are they
Shane,
doing?
Of all people,
you told him to do this. Who told him to do this? You guys are buck ass
Louis.
wild.
Louis
I didn't
Gomez
know
said
about this, bro.
Louis at the time, it was like 2016, and he goes, "Let's take the two biggest shows, the naked show and the roast battle, and put them together."
Man, this guy's a Frankenstein monster, huh?
Yeah.
And we've done the naked roast. We only do it at Skankfest, and we've done it every year since the start.
Got to chub up for that.
It was in Vegas. It was in Vegas that year, and Shane Gillis had just started hanging out with Nate Diaz. And then so he invited Nate Diaz over to Skankfest, and he brings him in the back door into the green room. He's sitting in a green room.
Man, you guys got your dicks out and shit. What are you guys doing?
I mean, that's a great impression. Because what he did was he came in and Shane said he came in and just two fat guys with their dicks out like sat on or got up. They were like you guys are next, and just two fat guys like little wieners just walking right by his face.
Little bird's nest up in my place, man.
And immediately he was there for 2 minutes and he was like, "Yo, man, we gotta get
quantum particles."
They left and we're like, "Hey, did anybody meet Nate Diaz?" They go, "Dude, he was here for 5." He walked in and saw 15 dicks and ran out as fast as he came in. As fast as he came in, he ran out.
It's really fun.
Yeah, I got a story to tell.
Are you still? Do you see Nate Diaz? And
I haven't seen him in a while.
But are you guys cool now?
Yeah, we're cool. We don't get on. It's not on site right now, at least. You know what I mean? I mean, look, things can change. You know what I mean? Week to week.
How do we get you back to on site?
On site? I'm sorry, I don't understand what you meant.
You don't went back on site.
On site? Oh, yeah. You said it so white that I was like, oh, man, this lady doesn't know what she's talking about.
She used her woman
How do
political
we,
hands.
How do we get back to on site?
Barbara Walters in the nether region? Oh, my God.
But here's the thing too. You did this bully beatdown. For me, dude, that show.
God bless me.
I mean, we could never do that again.
I know.
But
Well,
you couldn't do it.
I know.
You could never do it. I went back recently and rewatched all the
It ain't
episodes.
Archie Bunker, but yeah, we were avant-garde.
You could do it on Rumble,
but not gay. Yeah.
Buddy,
You can do it on Rumble.
You went into a place with these two nerds, and you found the guy, and then you beat the shit out of the guy and gave nerds money.
That's fucking
which was
dope,
hilarious.
yeah.
But my favorite one is when the guy they didn't get any money.
Man,
and
not
the guy
a dollar.
And the guy just
I am the Russian bully, and I go home with all the money.
the guy
I met that guy later. It was like a bouncer at like a swanky nightclub and shit. Hey, I was like, "You're the bully." The guy, I'm like, "Yes, I did."
Oh,
He
bully
was
won
smiling.
once.
He won.
Yeah, all the 10 G's. Yep,
won all the 10 G's.
he's a legendary figure. You know what I
and
mean?
those nerds were shitting their pants at the end of the show.
Yeah.
Like, what do we do now?
Our bully just beat up our bully killer.
Yeah, yo, the on set, everyone, because that's real. The fight was like a real thing, and everybody on set was like, "Oh my god!" Like it was like a sad day. It never had happened, and then the producer was like, "Somebody's got to win."
Was that show
Then we
brought to
moved
you, or
on.
was that your pitch?
No, not my pitch, but they pulled me out of, I don't know, Japan.
They pulled you out of Japan?
They pulled me out of Japan to come back and do the show. Yeah,
That was smart.
I know.
That's
God
a smart,
bless their
big person.
hearts.
Such a
I mean,
good idea.
you were
I know.
a great person to do it. But I was, Jacob. Did you watch the show when it was on at all? It was so.
Tell people what the show was.
So yeah, it was somebody would go. Somebody would hire the show. Idea would be that they were hiring the show to say, "I have a bully. He's bothering me. Would you guys take care of this for me?" Essentially, right?
And in the first season, it was like reality janky. Like I don't know. The first season, it set it up. It's like Mayhem would show up in like a big yellow Hummer with a freaking bullhorn, you know what I mean? And chase the bully down. Hey man, with a megaphone going, "Hey man, I heard you're picking on these guys." We were like, "Dude, this is whack." Like, okay, they get it. And then the rest of it was just we did that. Like, yo, here's the guy, here's the kids, let's fight.
Yeah,
I like the first
You train the
season.
guy. They train the bully for a little bit. Give him like a little session.
We like, you got to train on your own, bud. Like, that was the business. Like, okay, you think that you're tough enough to fight a real fighter? You think so. A guy who donated, like, all his time to learning how to fight. You think you're just going to roll in off the fucking
can I ask you a
24-hour
question?
fitness
Did they
and
know-
sock this guy up? You're going to get smashed.
Did they know who they were going to fight when
Nah.
they?
So like Tyler, the
crazy.
bully, like pro wrestling style goofball, had to go stand across from Daniel Cormier suddenly, and I was like, young Daniel Cormier with no beer belly, like straight up Daniel, like beastly, right from the Olympic Training Center.
So this guy comes in, he's like, "All right, let's do this," and then it's all right, and they make the announcement, the Olympic, and Cormier come out and just
The guy's
threw him in his
face
head.
was like, he heard Olympic, was like, ooh, Olympic. Then he saw the guy and was like, wah, wah, wah. Like he was like, game over. And boy, man, I have the show coming out that recaps that. And it's like, he sent him ass over tea kettle, like slammed him up in the air. It was artful. I told him, play with the food.
What's I don't know why I'm blanking on his name. He's a fucking legend in the sport. The hatchet killer. What was
Andrei Arlovsky?
No.
Oh.
Bald head. Jesus Christ.
Chuck Liddell.
No.
The bald
Crazy.
head.
He's got a crazy face. His face is scary.
Vanderlei Silva.
Tank.
Vanderlei Silva.
Vanderlei Silva.
I wish
The
Vanderlei.
axe
We
murderer.
tried to get Vanderlei, but he was not available. Yeah, Japan had him still. Japan
seeing
had
that
him.
face coming at you as a bully
Buddy,
is nuts. But
I know.
But
I know.
the first one I ever watched that just got me was whoever did like the casting and finding or selecting the people was great because I mean the guy couldn't have seemed like more of an asshole.
Oh,
and
you mean the bully?
Yeah, the bully,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
just like. And the first time it was the shot, particularly, a guy got kicked in the stomach, and just
yeah.
his whole demeanor changed so fast. Just like, oh,
Guys doing sparring.
it felt great.
The guy kicked the soul out of him.
It was a
Yeah,
very
yeah.
satisfying show to watch.
tell you-
I'll
tell you a funny story about-
midsection.
I'll tell you a funny story about Vanderlei, the axe murderer.
Oh, nice.
Dax Murray, yeah.
Me and Norton were at the UFC 100
Yeah.
Fan Fest.
Oh, yeah.
So they have a back room it's almost like Comic-Con for UFC and MMA. So we're in the back room with all the fighters would come in and take a break from signing and all that. So Norton is such a lunatic. He saw somebody with gloves. So he went and bought 32 pairs of gloves and came back. It was just
Norton on the hustle right now.
Norton didn't know.
Go by the seaside docks and sell that shit.
But he didn't know who anybody was too. So I'm like, okay, that's
You had to educate
Leota. I was like, John Jones is probably going to be the champion at some point before he was all this stuff, right?
Nice.
So I was like, that's Vanderlei, and he's eating.
Right.
He's eating. He's Vanderlei. He's like, excuse me, Mr. Vanderlei, can I get your autograph for these? And he looks up like, when I'm done with that, when I'm done, I do it. And he's like, okay. He stood behind while he's eating, stood behind Vanderlei, waiting for with the stupid gloves.
No, it's good.
Vanderlei
Just
kept
looming?
Exactly.
Over that face?
And
Right?
now picture Norton's
If he was
face.
happy, he couldn't turn around and go,
Picture Norton's face. Just a little unfinished human.
Just looking at an Australopithecus.
honestly, if you just put like a bracelet on Jim Norton and like a gown, it looks like he's a Make-A-Wish. You could have given him that.
Dude, I remember you standing there
Sir,
waiting.
my time is limited. Hold an IV.
Waiting for him to
His
finish.
sunken eyes. Looking sad like a Bambi character.
He kept looking back, and then he finally went, "Give me gloves." And Norton was like, "Okay, thank you."
That was a good Vanderlei.
Oh,
Smart him
dude.
many times.
That made me laugh so much.
I loomed the one time. That was when I loomed for the drummer of Slipknot, Max Weinberg's son, who I saw meet him when he was 12 years old. And I loomed when I saw him backstage, when he was a drummer now for Slipknot, to tell him that story. So long that Christine was eventually going like, bail. And I was like, I know.
Him first.
Yeah.
I was already.
I was like, I
Christine
know I'm
gave you a pep talk?
I knew I was looming. I go, no, I know I'm looming. People loom at me sometimes, but this story he's going to go unreal that you were there for this weird moment and when I was 12 years old and now I'm in this band.
Can I just say it's a little different looming outside of a Funny Bone
and
on
looming
a second show on
in a
Friday.
in a parking lot of a concert.
Yeah.
But I was like, and then I was like, Jay Weinberg, right? I already knew that. I go, he's like, yeah. I go, hey, I think I told him I was a comedian right away. Didn't care much about that. And then I started to tell him this entire story of I saw you here, and then I blah, blah, blah. And then here you are. And then years later, a guy tells me, you're the drummer for Slipknot now. And I saw when you met them when you were 12 with your dad backstage in New Jersey. And he was just like, that's cool, man. And just kept continuing to walk me. I was like, all right, bye. Really? That didn't blow his mind? And then somebody goes, it's Max Weinberg's son. He probably knew he was going to be something. It's not it doesn't blow his mind that much.
Maybe, but there's a lot of pressure. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's just a lot of pressure, but
His last name said, you better fucking beep up and pop, beep, bang, boom.
I bet
that last name
you
is metal.
Mayhem's never loomed. You've never loomed over anybody, did you?
was there anybody you were so excited to meet you loomed around waiting? Never. Yeah.
I mean,
Me and Jay are just loomers.
Oh, we loomed with Kid Rock. That didn't work out good for us.
Did you see the Kid Rock video where he was on stage?
shooting Bud Light?
No.
He's on stage.
Yeah.
He's doing this thing with
Yes.
who is it with? Who is it?
It's fucking Gabby's dad's
Gabby's
birthday.
dad. Oh yeah, David Bryan from Bon Jovi, the keyboard player, and he
The Faye dancer.
I like that. Yeah.
the keyboard player, and he gets up. This really made me not like him.
Just easy a little bit because, like, in about a month, I'm doing his big show at the Ryman.
Come on, let's eviscerate him.
But you're right.
Hey.
Let's give him the biz. No, this is whack. This is corny as shit.
This is nuts. He's at this thing, David Bryan. It's kind of just hanging out, jamming together, and he's trying to get the fans into it. But I mean, what are you gonna do?
I know, yeah.
And then
I heard about it.
He's mad they're
and he
not
stormed
clapping.
up. Come on. I mean, listen, Kid Rock, you got a lot of wins right now, baby. You're on the winning side. Like, he's just winning and winning. He's sick of fucking winning. This guy is
It's also
so over winning that he's like, clap for me. And nobody did. He's like, you know what? I don't
He's
got
mad
time
they're not
for this.
clapping. It wasn't like rolling on a river or something. He's
Rolling
just like
on
you
the
know what?
river.
You know what? Forget it. And he just leaves.
it's the weirdest. thing.
Leaves Gabby's dad sitting there dinging the piano by himself. What happened? What happened, everybody?
Is that Max Weinberg?
No, that's David Bryan.
No.
Everybody stops.
We gonna clap, we gonna sing. That's how it's gonna work.
What the fuck, man?
I mean, it's not the best stagecraft.
Yeah, it's a bunch of white people. They don't know how to clap.
Yeah, all off rhythm and shit.
In fairness, Kid Rock's not clapping that great.
Yeah, right?
But everybody has their phones up, too.
I know. How are you supposed to clap with your iPhone?
That's what he wants. He wants them to all put their phones down.
Oh, well, it's too late. This got out.
Just have fun on stage. It's a birthday party.
Just sing, dude.
Just sing. You're having fun. Who cares if
Sing.
anyone's watching?
Yeah. That
Whose
was some-
birthday was this?
David's.
I mean, like, you ruined my fucking birthday.
It's David Bryan's birthday, the
Well,
Bon Jovi
He
dude.
fucked up. Made it all about himself, old kid.
Does sound good, though.
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
Does sound
we're not saying his musical talent. I separate the art from the artist.
Jay, if you don't do this on his show at the Ryman and get the crowd to clap and walk off, you're not funny. You need to close your set like this. You need to go like this.
I do know myself enough to know that I'll find some way to acknowledge this on stage.
Yeah,
You have to.
Well, I said something last time about the Bud Light cans.
yeah.
I said the joke about that on that show last time I was there.
Yeah, he...
If I had a machine gun, I would shoot
Now,
everything.
Did he walk off?
Might
Was
as
that
well.
the end of the song, or did he walk off?
No, he goes, you know what? You're not gonna... First, he warns them if they don't clap, he's going to leave. Then, it is funny to do a part of a song, but he put a little soul into the part he did.
Yeah.
So that's what's funny to leave. He goes, and we're rolling, You know what? I'm out. like if he just goes during the clap, he goes, you know what, guys? If you're not gonna... In the middle of the song is a weird part. Rolling on a riff. You know what? I came here to sing and dance, and you guys aren't going to play a part. I'm out.
It's
Hell
stupid.
yeah, bud.
You put your funk back into it, and then it's gone.
I'm gonna get invited to it and hold my iPhone in my hands while I clap.
But yeah, me and Bobby, we tried to. We did it. We did his show at the Ryman.
We were looming.
Sick.
We were
It's the
both
Kid Rock,
looming.
the Kid Rock comedy jam, and then the after parties at his bar.
I want to explain something to you, though.
I loomed.
We do.
I loomed.
Where'd you loom?
I loomed in 7-Eleven because I thought it was Jay from Jay and Silent Bob.
Nice.
It was really just a heroin addict.
So
He was very confused because I dapped him up hard.
It was a mock.
What's up? He's like, yeah. And then later I was like, that wasn't Jay.
So it was a false loom.
Yeah,
That doesn't count.
Yeah.
That
But
doesn't
I
count.
dapped him up, bro.
Oh well,
Set
I
his
mean,
life straight after that.
Bobby, we had the thing. I mean, Bobby was there for maybe one of my most humiliating moments in life. That was worse than taking my pants off on stage when I was younger. When that guy, we went to Limp Bizkit. We were getting recognized a lot. It's our world.
Wheelhouse.
It's our wheelhouse. And then a guy was walking across our aisle, and I see him telling Josh Adam Myers and Bob, he's going, he's like, sorry, man, I gotta. And he's pointing at me. It looks like he's like a sucker. And basically, it seems like he's going like, I gotta go, like say hi or whatever, take a picture.
And me and Josh are like, okay,
Who
that's
is
cool.
this? Wait.
The guy's coming. He's like, listen,
Okay.
I gotta.
He's coming through the
He's
aisle.
trying to get, but he's going by me. He's going by Josh. We're comedians, but we're like, all right. He
palmed you out of the way to
he
get to
loved-
Big J. Okerson?
Got it. That's what we're thinking. Okay, whatever. And they go to Big
These
J.
guys gave up the coup. They didn't even do the funny, like, we're comedians too. He goes, this guy's a fan of Jay's, like he's getting by. And as he's getting past Bobby and he's getting to me, I'm standing up already, and I almost give him like the, it's no biggie, dude, it's fine. Yeah, I'm watching the show almost kind of face, but I shake his hand and give him a half hug.
Oh, okay.
And then as I'm hugging him, we're turning together.
Yeah.
And he goes, and he gets past me and then begins to speak to the people, his friends who he was going to talk to. It had nothing to do with me whatsoever. And I hugged him. I hugged him. No, he dapped me up because I went to do it to him. I thought he was coming to pay his respects to me.
More love.
And
That's
he
more.
was baffled.
Yeah.
And then have two comedians looking up at you while I just...
They touched tips.
I hugged a stranger.
Intimate hug, too. An intimate hug.
Way too
Better-
intimate.
Yeah.
That feeling better than when my son was born. I felt more joy in my fucking heart knowing that Jay just hugged a fucking dude. And then Jay didn't acknowledge right. He was like, yeah, that's cool. And I was like, he fucking didn't even know you.
Dapped
He had
him
no
up,
idea who it
hugged
was.
him up, spun him around, and said, skanks.
It gave me
And the guy was like, what the fuck is
so
skank?
much
Call me a
joy.
skank?
No idea. And he started talking to his friends, and I'm sure had to. And then I just stood next. His friends were right next to me, so I was like standing there.
pretty
Dude, he turned him by.
His friend was like, who the fuck's that guy? He's like, I don't know. Fucking dude needed a hug.
Yeah, I guess a stranger who hugged me and thanked me. I thanked him. I also thanked him for nothing. I thanked him for his fanship he was not displaying. It was brutal.
One of the greatest feelings I've ever felt in my life.
To see that, because all day.
Because he was getting ready. Let me say, we go to these concerts. We always go 1, 2, like who's getting recognized. And Jay at a concert it'll start out like 1, 2, 3, 4. All of a sudden he'll come back 55. And I'll be like 6.
God damn, you are counting it up, tabulating it like Google Maps.
We just joke around, and he gets recognized a lot. And that day, we were both getting ready, but Jay was getting hit up. Like people were coming up, flipping out.
He's getting crowd surfed out of the bar.
He got so into it that he just assumed this is another one of my fans.
Bro, he's on fire right now. Are we kidding, bro?
Oh, this guy, give props this guy pops, dog. Pissed all over that fire.
Did he?
Really took his wiener out.
You fucked up recently? Got kicked out of comedy club?
I'll tell you another time I did this recently. Next time we went to when me, Christine, Josh, and Justin went to go see Rob Zombie, Alice Cooper. We were waiting on the lawn. Me and Justin were waiting on the lawn while Christine and Josh went to the bathroom. And I'm just sitting there smoking a cigarette. And there's like a lady and like looks like her son. Right. It's like her older son. He's like a older teen. Are just standing there and they keep looking at me. And I start saying to Justin, I'm just like, this is worse than anything. I'm like,
why?
Because I just go, just come up and fucking say something. Don't just sit there and stare. Like, come, I'll do whatever. It's like, Jesus Christ. And then the husband came over, and they were just waiting for him. Right. It had nothing to do with me at all. I think I used the word there. I think I even used the term. I go, it's when these people start looming. Like it's they weren't looming at all. They were just living their lives next to me.
Their father is taking a shit.
I just want to say real quick.
That's it.
I think I just got sight back in my right eye. So
welcome back.
I feel good.
Hey,
welcome back.
I was a little nervous for a couple minutes.
Mayhem strokes.
I got sight back in my eye.
Good. I knew eventually the blood would start hitting it again.
Thanks, Jay.
I can't believe you never wrestled though. No, but you can play jiu-jitsu now.
No,
my son is. I got a guy in Long Island.
My son's with Igor.
Igor
Gracie.
Sick. How old is he?
He's 11.
Nice.
He's been with him for 4 years.
Man, this guy's a little beast already.
I think this is the thing.
They give him yellow belt or something, or like what? Is he belt system?
He's got a gray belt with yellow stripes.
All right, he's getting up there.
But I want to do this. I think I'm going to join.
Yeah, go play.
I'm 54.
You're big.
What?
Listen.
That hurts.
Listen. That's the business.
Big.
That's the business.
You use other words.
And look,
you're heavy.
Hey, bud.
No, I don't like that one either. That's not.
I thought that was the one we're using now.
No, we're not using heavy.
Okay, that's my
I'll
bad.
take big over heavy, but go ahead. I think that
Oh, you're Lizzo. Light. Hey, look. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You'll get in shape doing jiu-jitsu.
Yeah?
Buddy.
But will I
good
get
coach
hurt?
with it. No, that's what I'm saying. Is lower impact than any of the other martial arts, really. In a way, because you're connected with the ground
It's all grapple,
most of the time. You're big. You'll just bully. Your job is to bully the lighter students to get stronger while you figure out the techniques of jiu-jitsu.
So I should fight the kids.
Well, lighter guys, I'll put you to wrestle with like a younger dude that needs to get beast strong. And the only way to do it is to put a big heavyweight on him, and like, okay, now get out from underneath this guy, and you learn like your body forms into the shape of that.
I heard it.
Combo.
Plus, you can wear the jacket.
I heard him.
You got big and heavy. In there.
I heard it. I heard big and heavy.
What? No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying you, sir.
Well, I mean, you're talking about me. But
no, but what I mean is, it's good. It's a benefit in jiu-jitsu to be heavy, and then you will learn the techniques, and your body will tone quick.
Really?
Because wrestling is a cardiovascular exercise, but also your muscular endurance is pushed really, and that means you burn fat quick. You get in super shape. That's why it's popular again.
Lewis tells me all the time to take it.
It's good, and
here's
plus
the main
you
problem.
can handle anything. Somebody steals your car keys, and you can I'll wrestle them back for it.
Here's the problem I have.
Wait, we're in New York, man. Fuck, you're at the turnstile, and you could just front headlock the guy if he fucks you up in your family.
We're in the suburbs now.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we're in the suburbs.
My bad. I thought you were mean and gritty in the streets.
Let me ask you a question though. Here's my problem. My real problem. I have 2 big toe dead toenails.
Nice.
Okay.
Rip them off, dude. We'll all laugh at you, man. We'll all laugh at you. Just tear it off.
I'm embarrassed.
Once you tear it off, it take like a couple days and it doesn't even hurt anymore.
I can't do that.
I will not wrestle. I won't jujitsu you. With
I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you. Like I offer.
But if you have a bad toenail,
fucking tape that shit up and get on the mat.
So you tape it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll be all right. And wear the jacket. You look about 48 large.
Wear socks.
48 long.
I don't know if I like the word large. But listen,
maybe
48 long. My bad. I misspoke.
Maybe wear ninja shoes.
Yeah. You can wear some tabby boots. That's what they call them.
Tabby boots.
Tabby boots, right?
They have the
and
split in the middle.
Sticky underneath, and that way you can really stick it on the mat.
And then also from that one movie I saw, you could put a Chinese star in the toe.
tabby boot?
And fucking send it.
Flick that thing. You know what I mean? Change the channel with
Ninja 3 of Domination.
Now,
did
somebody
that.
told me this.
turtle power.
Somebody told me this, and maybe you can. Somebody said that judo is
Sick.
better than
You're
jiu-jitsu.
a judo man, really.
Is judo better
Listen,
than jiu-jitsu?
okay, we're talking a street fight, right?
Yep.
Judo, I'll fucking slam you on your head, right? Ass over tea kettle, and fucking drop, and we land on the concrete. The fight is over.
So
That's their whole mentality.
Judo,
yeah. The reality of the situation is sometimes you throw the guy and it's tumbly bumbly.
That's how
You
Ronda
guys fall-
Rousey started
and
in
then,
judo.
Yeah,
You could be like Ronda Rousey.
That's hot.
That would be
with
hot.
a ponytail.
Hell yeah.
Oh man,
A side pony? Dude, you
Just
doing
get rid
judo
of-
flips with people in a side pony? I like
his
this.
boxing's way better than Ronda's.
I just want to get that mole off.
Jacob, put in the notes, please. Side pony for Bobby?
Write that down. Start paddling this canoe.
So, so judo is
Judo's sick. I mean,
Yeah.
judo. Listen, the best judo players become excellent jiu-jitsu players.
Right.
Jiu-jitsu is more like liquid. Like no matter what, I can get to his back and choke him out. No matter what, I got a trick up my sleeve. I can catch him in a head and arm.
Right.
I get the darce. You know, I change that to a guillotine. No, that doesn't work. I go spin to his back. If his back escape, okay, go knee on belly, and then you transition place to place to place to place, and it's fluid. Judo is let me throw this guy down as hard as I can, and hopefully I squeeze the guts out of him.
Right,
You know,
okay.
like bam, smash him, and then they have techniques like head and arm, and there's more pins because you remember judo is also an Olympic sport,
Right.
And so they play it by the sport where that's ippon. If I throw the guy onto his back and splash him, then the fight's over. Because we're simulating crushing the guy on concrete or a hard ground.
Okay.
And then that's why they broke off from one another. Jiu-jitsu went, okay, gentle art, like let me subdue everyone.
Right.
Like let me just use his fight against him. And Aikido is in there too, like on a different branch of the tree.
Right.
But then judo came down. And anytime you take a sport and make it, okay, here are the fixed rules.
Yeah.
It's an algorithm crops up where suddenly there's different techniques that work the best because these are the rules. So, for instance, Muay Thai, they can elbow each other and punch and kick, and it's become a thing where some gyms are very good at clench fighting and kneeing each other, right? So you have a whole list of kneeing techniques. Other ones are boxing gyms, basically, where the guy avoids kicks by wading through them and like just taking abuse and knocking guys out. Some other gyms have kickboxing like far away and guys are dancing. So you get whatever you put into the pads or judo. With judo, back to judo, there's a wide variety of techniques where some gyms step behind the guy's leg and throw him down. Other gyms do full spin around, hold the gi and throw him on his face. There's so many techniques in all the different sports that the ones that are the best crop up.
If you had to pick one,
Okay.
what would you pick?
For you, every athlete is different.
Well, if you had only
For me,
one,
I picked my way. I did mixed martial arts. I did jiu-jitsu,
but if you had to
kickboxing,
pick one of them
and I
to
add
fight, what would you do?
Well, it depends on who I'm going to fight.
You're gonna fight somebody.
Oh, are we talking street fights?
Street fight. You get to pick. You only get one martial art. You get to pick
But
one.
it's wrestling. I mean,
It's
look,
wrestling, right?
martial arts is such a thing that the answer is complicated.
Right.
You know,
How
yeah,
about-
you
how
want
about-
to be able to keep your feet.
If you
the
try
best.
to aggressively gay sex the person coming at you.
Yeah,
That is
exactly.
what-
I mean,
That's
but just
steadily.
not like grabbing, but like nipping with your hands at their piece.
Bro, that's what Jacob's been doing the whole time to me.
Yeah. No, I know. By the way, we have fantastic footage I've been having of Jacob looking at Mayhem like a god. It's everything.
Wow.
It's everything he's wanted
Put
to be
some
his whole
music
life.
on that. Clip that.
He looks.
Clip that.
You know, Mayhem looks like Jacob if he took a Captain American serum.
Yes.
Oh yeah, before and after.
Yes,
Hey,
dude.
kids.
It's my dream to go into the chamber and come out looking like this.
Oh
It
my
was
God.
my dream to go in the chamber and come out.
I mean, this
got it.
is Captain American Jacob.
God bless you, man.
Jacob's been a smaller guy in such scary places for so long that it's like
Nah, he's good.
Can
He's
you-
like Frodo. Look at him. He's strong. Like a very
Jacob's in great shape. He's
You can
very
tell.
strong.
I know, bro. I look at athletes
he's
all
got
day.
he's got
No
fire.
homo.
He's
No
got
diddy.
fire in his heart. He's not going to be able to take on the 6 black guys that are screaming at him in the streets.
He's got that dog in him like Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, but that dog is more of a yappy chihuahua.
Yeah, that dog.
Yorkie.
That dog's
I
being
would
carried
guess
by
Yorkie.
a chubby drag queen.
Oh man.
That dog is jumping over a bigger dog, saying, "Where do we go now, Spike?"
That dog's in first class. peeing.
No, but I'm not like Bobby. I want to take up, like, just because I want to know how to. To street
Listen,
fight,
man.
to,
y'all
like,
wanna
which
do-
one's the
y'all
best
should
for
do
me?
Jiu-jitsu first. Like I'm telling you, Sarah's got a gym in town.
Sarah.
Like, yeah, and Ninja got a gym in Long Island. Man, I know guys out here. Jiu-jitsu is like
Matt Sarah's
serious
awesome.
here. It's a
Matt
serious
Sarah's
business.
great,
They've been doing it a long time. The guys
yeah.
are-
Matt
they're
did,
clever. That makes a difference because
He's on
the
Skankfest.
culture of it. Because in Brazil, the MMA gyms are very refined. They've been doing jiu-jitsu here for a good,
Well, who did
good
you
long
study
time.
under? What is your jiu-jitsu?
My original was Jacare Cavalcante, which is like, man, he belted me up like first when I was a kid. So I knew with the jacket, I was an expert to choke everyone
Was that
out.
Jacare, the fighter
With the-
Jacare? Like,
No, I fought him like way later.
Yeah.
He's baby Jacare. He's like the young Jacare. So it's weird how that works.
oh, Jacare Souza. That's his.
Yeah, Jacare Souza. But Jacare Cavalcante was an old school G that trained with the original Gracies in Brazil. So weird sensei to have, like all this history. Holes Gracie died in a paragliding accident, so I like messed up the legacy a little bit. It was a very strange time in my life. Yeah, Jacare. Oh, there he is. Oh, Jason.
We
Choke the guy.
we have
Choke
to go.
the guy. He would tell me.
we have to take a break.
Oh, God bless.
Before we take a break, let me give the audience something to think about. Maybe we'll get the answers when we come back. If me and Christine were to both take jiu-jitsu and I beat the shit out of her at the house, can we argue to the cops that it was a fair fight?
Yes.
Yes. We're
Yeah.
both trained killers.
Yeah. You're both trained killers.
Christine, lessons on me.
You think I won't fight you at the house?
Christine,
Train.
I'm
You
gonna
might
beat
win, but I'll get
I'm gonna
some
beat
fucking.
I'm gonna beat you with
stuff in.
glamour moves like the Darce choke. It's gonna be glamour moves.
Jay's gonna have to pull a steak knife out of his chest. He's gonna have a Cutco in his gut.
Yeah, Christine's gonna yell the word judo and bury it right in my chest. Judo.
I'm gonna have Dawkins come up and bite you.
We should take a break. We'll come right back, everybody.
Yeah.
It's the Bonfire. We're hanging out with Jason Mayhem Miller.